Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are diving into an important topic that directly impacts the European security, and that is EU military mobility. I would like to remind you that regarding EU expenditure in 2023, total payments from Heading 5, Security and Defense, amounted to 1.4 billion euros, or only 0.7% of the EU budget. 0.7% only. Recent report of the European Court of Auditors highlights crucial findings about the EU's efforts to ensure rapid and efficient military movement across its member states, particularly in the context of the changing security landscape due to Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine. The primary objective of military mobility in the EU is to facilitate the swift and seamless movement of military personnel, equipment, and assets, both within and beyond EU borders. This is essential for strengthening the EU's defense capabilities. However, the audit conducted by the European Court of Auditors reveals that progress has been far from satisfactory. The auditors specifically examined the EU Second Action Plan on Military Mobility, which was launched in November 2022. This plan was developed under significant time pressure, responding to the urgent need for military readiness amid ongoing geopolitical tensions. Unfortunately, the report concludes that the action plan was not built on solid foundations. As a result, progress towards its goals has been inconsistent. The auditors noted that although the EU budget for military mobility increases a dedicated 1.7 billion euros allocation under the 2021-2027 multi-annual financial framework, the funding distribution has been less than ideal. The Commission front-loaded available funds into the first 2 years of the action plan, leaving limited resources for subsequent years. This raises concerns about the sustainability of funding for necessary military and dual-use infrastructure projects. Moreover, the audit highlighted that the criteria used for selecting dual-use infrastructure projects do not adequately prioritize military needs. The military assessments accounted for only a small part of the selection process, and geopolitical considerations were insufficiently integrated. This poses a risk that the projects funded may not align with the most pressing military requirements. Organizing military movements may face significant delays for different reasons, such as red tape. For example, tanks from one EU country cannot move through another if they are heavier than road traffic regulations allow. Under normal circumstances, an EU country currently requires 45 days notification of cross-border movement authorizations. One of the key findings is that while the EU has taken steps to prioritize military mobility, the governance and arrangements are overly complex. There is currently no single point of contact for military mobility measures, which makes it difficult to know who does what. Considering these findings, the ECA has made several recommendations to improve military mobility within the EU. First, they suggest enhancing governance arrangements to streamline processes and clarify responsibilities among stakeholders. Second, they emphasize the importance of robust monitoring and reporting mechanisms for each action in the action plan. Additionally, the auditors stress the need to refine the selection process for dual-use infrastructure projects to ensure that military priorities are adequately addressed. In conclusion, while the EU is making strides toward improving military mobility in response to evolving security challenges, significant obstacles remain. The findings of the special report underscore the urgent need for more focused actions, better governance, and enhanced coordination among member states. Without these improvements, the EU risks falling short of its military readiness objectives, which could have serious implications for collective defense and security in an increasingly volatile geopolitical landscape. The recommendations from the European Court of Auditors present a roadmap for addressing these challenges by implementing streamlined governance structures and ensuring that military needs are prioritized in infrastructure development. The EU can enhance its military mobility capabilities. This is not just about facilitating movement. It's about safeguarding the security of all member states and ensuring that the EU is prepared to respond effectively in any future crisis. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me today as we explore the findings of this important report. If you found this discussion valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insights on EU matters. Let's continue to stay informed and engaged in shaping a secure future for Europe together.